I'm a very creative type of person. So doing something almost robotic where you do the same thing every single day, it was driving me
Yeah,
nuts.
I don't like that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, when you're unhappy in the work that you do, it eventually bleeds into your personal life,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like you can only hold on to that for so long. So in that quest, I remember, my husband and I got into an argument, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what our parents warned us about, that we were going to have hard time financially, and that, getting married young is not a good idea. All the fears that I had about doing this was just showing up in my face. And at that moment, I realized I have two choices. It's either I leave this marriage or I make it work. And I was not just someone that, would just give up on a person, especially a marriage. You're committed to
Yeah.
this marriage, right? And so we made it work, and we spoke about it, found out the root of why we were frustrated, we were angry, we were sad about the life that we were living, and we started talking about our vision, where what we really hoped for when we got married, what our dreams were. We started to rekindle the dreams that we had as individuals, and now combining them as a married couple, and figuring out together, okay, how can we make that happen? Because our marriage doesn't have to be the end of our dreams, right? And so from then on, fast forward a year later from that conversation, we ended up leaving our warehouse job, and I started just diving deep into how to get out of debt. So we left that job with no debt, eventually got into more debt because I didn't have a job waiting for me when I quit that job. But hey, you're young, we didn't have
Yeah.
kids, and you're a little bit more bold and
Yeah.
crazy. So we took that leap, and my husband eventually got into insurance. He started earning commission. He was really good at it, excelled so quickly in his career in the insurance industry. And here I was, really trying to understand the root of our finances. And I researched, how in the world do I get out of debt? And, back in the day, blogs were so popular. And I found this Canadian who was talking about how to get out of debt, started following him, and he started talking about online, earning money online. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this a scam? It wasn't very popular back then.
No, it
Um,
wasn't.
no, no. So I remember he was selling this course for $30 on how to publish books on Amazon, because that's how he was earning money online. And I said, okay, $30 back then was like, oh my God, that's like a lot of money for me, especially when you're in debt and you don't have income coming in, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Look, this is how I shifted my perspective. When I go and eat, let's say at a heck, even a fast food restaurant, I easily spend $30.
Yeah.
So I just considered it money gone. I'm gonna invest in this, and if it's fake, if I get scammed, whatever, lesson learned. So I invested in that course. I think it was like $36 or whatever. Actually followed it to the T, and then I started earning like $2, $5 on Amazon Kindle. And I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is for real. And that was basically the start of my journey into, diving deep into how can I make this an ongoing income earner for me? How can I actually earn money? How can I do what he's doing? Being a coach and just improving yourself and helping others along the way. So that's my story of how I got started in this whole online gig.
Oh man, that's a good story. The thing about marriage is there's no blueprint. There's no like
Mm-mm.
book. There's no like classes. I think a lot of times, at least from my experience, and it sounds like you're like, yo, back at you with another episode. Smash like the video. You just heard the lovely Paige Ray coming to you from PI, the Philippines. I don't know what part of the Philippines she lives, but she just moved back there a couple months ago. Yep, I think they just moved back January. Come to think about it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I it's Friday night. Uh, people, I guess people. I didn't expect many people to be on. A lot of people out and about, more than likely, you know. But hey, this is something that I wanted to talk about because one of my listeners brought it up. Oh, yeah, one of my listeners brought it up, so I thought it'd be an important topic or whatever. And especially in this society that a lot of women think they're better than men because they have jobs, education, and money to blow, basically, you know. And but here's the deal: men never thought, at least most men anyway, at least most men that I would say most men that's in the right mind, they don't really think that they're better than women. But a lot of women think they're better than men. Why is that? You know, men have everything that women have, or could ever have, or could ever want to have, or have achieved. Men been had it in advance, but they still never thought they were better than women. So that's the thing. But somehow feminism has fooled a lot of women, and plus, a lot of women are using these laws and public policies. It's like a con game. They're just playing game. They're just trying to use it to jack the rights and use things to their advantage. But at the same time, they're going back home to their husbands. So you have a lot of white women, especially. They'll talk that talk, but at the same time, they're gonna go back home to their husbands. Meanwhile, they'll con the rest of the women and thinking that, oh, she's for real about this shit. But the other women are going back home to a house full of kids and no man, or maybe the house is empty. Maybe it's always been empty. So a lot of women are running game. And the only group of women that's really benefiting is the white women. The rest of these women, they're not benefiting from playing this, little con game that they've been running since the 60s. Only women that's benefiting is white women. And then white women are not really living their life. They talk that talk, but when they go back home to Chad, she's chilling. And you would think by now that a lot of women would have caught on. But nah, I mean, a lot of these women are not that bright out here. Because think about it. This has been going on since, I think, the first wave was probably like, first wave of feminism was probably like the 50s. I think 50s. First wave. Yeah. Yeah, I think first wave, 40s, 50s, somewhere in between there. And they running the same con game, and women are still not smart enough to figure it out. So that's when you know either somebody got a mental problem or somebody is just not that bright. Because some of these women don't have, maybe they don't have the mental capacity to catch on. You know, there's some people like that. There's some people that are dumber than a bunch of rocks. You know, you can tell, you can explain everything to them from A to Z, one, two, three, and they still don't get it. As a matter of fact, you have women. I've had women that I've talked to. They told me what was going to happen before it happened, and they went along with it and went through with it anyway. Now that's what you call stupidity. That's stupidity. If you go along with it knowing that you're going to be mistreated, that's stupidity. You know, that's not, that's, you can't call that dumb or ignorant. That's stupidity. You know, dumb is when you don't know no better, you know, but stupidity, you know better and you still go along with it. You can't fix that. I'm sorry, you know, you can't fix that. That person's gonna need some other kind of help because they're broken, you know. Mississippi's in the house. That person's broken. When if you tell them, hey, if you go down that, if you go through that door, you're gonna get burned, and they still go through the door and get burned anyway. And you can show it to them in video what happened to somebody else that went through that door and they go anyway. I'm like, yeah, that they broken. And you have a lot of broken people out here, unfortunately, you know. And a lot of it has to do with how they were raised, their beliefs, and their experiences after they left the house or whatever, you know. Because unfortunately, we don't get to pick who our parents is, and a lot of us uh, had bad role models when we were growing up, you know. But at the same time, we can't. At some point, we can't keep making excuses for how we grew up and who we were raised by. At some point, we have to take responsibility for our own damn lives, you know, because now you gotta forgive your parents because they did the best they could. Now I know you might say, man, my parents were drug addicts, my parents were drunks. How the hell they did the best they could? They did the best they could, even with those circumstances. You know, they did the best they could, even while they were drinking the liquor and drinking the beer and getting high. They did the best they could, even in those circumstances. Trust me. You know. Now I know that might be hard to believe. You might be like, "That don't make no sense." It don't make no sense. I'm not trying to say it makes sense, but they did the best they could. So now it's your turn. You have to, you know, if you didn't like how you were raised, you have to cut the chains, cut the shackles, and you have to kind of start like a new family, basically. You have to start like a new family tree, a new limb, basically, because the shit that happened to you was trash. So if it's meant to be, it's up to you. My dad used to tell me if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And he was right. And he said this is before he passed. Listen, I think I was about 25 at the time. He was like 80. I think he was like 84. And he gave me this speech. He's like, look, I know there's a lot of things that you probably didn't like was going on around here when you were growing up. But he said, hey, you know what? You're a man now, and you one day you're gonna have your own family and hopefully have your own kids. And you don't necessarily gotta raise your kids the way we raised you. You don't necessarily have to go about things the way we did with you. If you don't like something that we did, or the way we did it, hey, find your own way to do it. You don't have to copy everything that we did for you. You can take the things that you like and add on to it. This is a speech that my dad gave to me. You know what I'm saying? This is man talk. And he's 84 at the time, and I'm 25. We talking big boy talk. We're talking boss talk. You know what I'm saying? And he went on to say, he said, keep that. He said, you want a woman that can compliment you. Ain't nobody better than nobody else, but at the same time, some stuff you should keep to yourself, or if you need to talk to somebody, talk to your tight buddy or your best friend or your circle of people that you know, whatever, because everybody go through things and have problems. But he said the reason why you don't want to tell your wife tell her how you feel, express yourself all the time, because he said that mostly that will put a woman in a different place, and that even though she might not admit it, but she might get a little nervous, and she might start to question your leadership. I mean, if you always crying all the time when something happens, I mean, the average woman gonna be like, he crying more than me. How the hell I'm gonna listen to him? You know what I'm saying? You crying like T.O. around here on the Dr. Phil show. You know what I'm saying? He said you don't really want to. He said, look, if somebody dies, okay, yeah, that's cool, but I mean, you want to be the rock in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be going your wife, because a lot of people say, oh, she's my wife, she's my best friend, I can talk to her about any and everything. Said, no, that's not. There's always an exception to the rule. You know what I'm saying? And see, the thing is, a lot of guys don't get this type of talk because a lot of people, um, are saying things that sounds good in theory, but in reality, a lot of that shit don't work like that. And the reason why a lot of people believe it and then buy into it, because everybody else is saying it and doing it and failing. you know See, if everybody else, if the majority of people are doing the same thing or saying the same thing, what makes me feel like I shouldn't do it or say it? You got to think about it like that. You know? Yeah, they say your wife is your best friend and all this shit. I'm like, what? I never really bought into the idea of a best friend. Either we friends or we not. What the hell is a best friend anyway? I mean, what? I don't have no favorite friend or what the hell? Either we friends or we not. I never really bought into that concept. Hey, that's my best friend. That's whatever. you know, and that's never really bought into that idea of thinking that, hey, that's my main man. I'm like, bro, either you're down or you're not. Either we're friends or we're not. It's like, I don't have to. And another thing, a lot of people think if y'all friends, y'all gotta talk to each other every week or every other day, or you gotta see each other every other day or every week. No, you don't gotta. Yeah, it's some people that I have in my family or friends of mine. They say, well, y'all not that close. Well, how close do you want us to be? God damn. You know, if I have to call you all the time and check in with you all the time to be a friend or to say that we're family, what kind of shit is that? You know, every family, every friendship has a different dynamic. And I don't got time to be calling you every goddamn day or every other day. I don't got time to be calling nobody like that. Shit. That's some damn, that's too much damn attention. God damn. I mean, I had people, women mainly, that used to call me all the time. I'm like, yo, just come on over. I mean, God, I'm not staying on no damn phone for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Just come on over and bring your clothes. God damn, craziness. These crazy ideas that people have. Look, if you better get a damn life. You know what I'm saying? What up, Michael? Men are the best. Yeah, I agree with that. Men are the best, but they aren't better than women. I agree with that, Michael. I actually agree with that. I know you were being funny. I got a few okay homeboys, but my close friends are in my damn wallet. They don't talk back, and I always come get a lot done for me. Well, that's cool, man. They help you out doing whatever you need done. You know, y'all get on each other's nerves. Well, if you're around anybody for long periods of time, that's gonna happen. You know, to what extent? Well, who knows? That just depends. You know. Nope, I won't be on the phone forever. Man, there's some guys that do. There's some guys that do, Michael. I got a cousin that's like that. He'd be on the phone 3, 4, 6, 8 hours talking to the same woman. I'm like, yo, just tell her to come over, bro, and bring her clothes. I mean, I don't understand that shit. What? You know, I don't know. I don't really have. I don't. I'm not a big talker, believe it or not. Now, when I say I'm not a big talker, you might be saying, what? How the hell you can say you ain't a big talker and you're doing these damn videos and doing the damn podcasts? That shit don't make no sense. Look, there's a time for everything. That's how I do it. You know, there's a time to talk, there's a time to do videos, there's a time to do podcasts, there's a time to do interviews. That's it. But I'm not like that all day long. No, you know, I'm not just one way or one thing all the time. That's what you have to understand. No one is, but they try to be in the box. They try to fit in. But why try to fit in when you don't fit in? Which makes no damn sense. You know, if you really think about it. Hate that shit. Talking about the same. Yeah, they're talking about the same old, over and over again. You know, yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, I'm like, and he been doing this shit for like, my cousin been doing this damn near 20 years. He love that phone, boy. I'm like, bro, yeah, I don't know, man. I just think it's, I just think it's the craziest thing, man. You know, it's just crazy. You know, yeah, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Hit the cash app, man. And yeah, I uploaded a new, but two new episodes on my Patreon. Yep, not one episode, but two. And I think I exposed myself on my Patreon, man. I started showing my ex girls, man. And I exposed myself, man. Yep, I put it out there, man. I started showing my exes and the type of women that I like. But you got to check the video out on Patreon. You know, can't put that out here. People have jobs. You can't just put everybody up on live on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't do that shit. You know? Yeah, who was the thumbnail today? I don't know. I just somebody sent me that picture a long time ago. And I just used it. That's all. Yeah, hit the Cash App. Yeah. Yeah, the girl, I actually don't know the girl today. That's in the thumbnail. Somebody sent me that like actually somebody that I interviewed sent me that picture. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where she got it from, to be honest. So I don't know. Yeah. I can't put all that out there, like you said. They have jobs. They have jobs. These jobs, man, looking for any reason to get rid of your ass. But Miss Sexy, yeah, my favorite pinup. You can put Miss Sex. You like that picture? Okay. Yeah, people have jobs, bro. These jobs, they're looking for anything to get rid of your ass. You know, so I can't really put everybody out there in video. You know, the people that I talk about in video, they don't give a shit because they older and they pretty much it's whatever. At this point, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. It don't matter at this point. You know, if someone doesn't want to hire me for a job because of a video I did online or a picture I have online, I don't give a shit. So be it. You know. Now, would I have said that 20 years ago? Probably not. But today, it don't matter. Can't put all that up there like you said, people. Let's see. That last episode you uploaded on Patreon, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I put another one up on there a couple minutes ago, just before I came on here. Was it the one who sent you it? Was it the one who sent you it? Who are you talking about, Michael? I don't understand. That's why I'm IG on YouTube. I have an alias name. Yeah, me too. But I've always had alias names, you know. But if anybody really wanted to find me, um, if you type in my name, my full name, the books on Amazon is gonna pop up. That's all you're gonna get, basically. And I don't got a problem with that. I don't got a problem with people seeing the books on Amazon. You know, I don't got a problem with that. Not at all. I would pay for a video magazine with old girl in it. Damn. She looked that good, Michael? God damn. That girl, she's from Colombia. You like them Colombian girls. Hey, you ain't got no fetish, do you? You ain't got no fetish, do you? Got a little fetish going on, Michael. Oh shit. If I'm in an accident or anything in my 18 wheeler, the first thing they're doing is check my social. me is. Oh, for real? God damn. I didn't know they were strict like that. I know they take y'all gotta take a breathalyzer on the spot and do a blood piss test like the as soon as possible, right? Something like that. They're very strict with them with them uh with the license as a truck driver, boy. I'm telling you. Damn, you can't do nothing wrong. God damn. You can't do anything wrong if you're a truck driver. Woo, man. Trying to do alias, but YouTube keeps playing around. Yeah, they probably YouTube is weird, man. You're right. Your books will pop up. Hell, your book. Yeah. Well, you on Amazon, you have to use your real name. You know what I'm saying? You can't use no alias on Amazon. Oh yes, you got a little fetish going on, Michael. You need to get off that fetish. That don't work. That don't work, Michael. You got to get off that. Get that out of your spirit. That don't work, buddy. For her, yes, we gotta figure out if I recover it. No, you know, gotta get that out of your spirit. I mean, like I'm gonna say like Ti say, that ain't work. That ain't work. Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, man. So, oh, check it out, man. You know, let's see. About 8 years ago, it wasn't my fault, but I watched some people die in an accident. I was sued along with my company and insurance company. The lawyers' first thing they did was hit up my social media. Yeah, I didn't think they'd do that type of shit. but the attorneys today, that's the first thing they do today. Because they actually people today, believe it or not, they make it easier. They make it easy for the attorneys today. Yep. She is the only one and it's temporary. Once she talks, it's all over. What the hell? Looking for anything that will go against me in this suit for $2 million. Yeah. Yeah, they're looking for anything to use against you, basically. You know. And it might not necessarily be anything bad or negative. It don't necessarily have to be anything bad. But a lot of these attorneys are like vultures. If there's a money play, they'll take it. You know, because the insurance company's got all the damn money. They know that. So, hey, there's opportunity there to get some money, and they don't, especially if they don't have to piss off nobody. You know, they'll they'll play. They're going after it. You know. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things. If you didn't have a dad or some male authority in your life growing up, or maybe maybe your dad just wasn't shit. Maybe he was soft. What if you didn't have somebody with authority in your life, somebody that influenced you, someone that you respected. There's a lot of things you're just not gonna get. You, you know, it's like you're gonna miss growing up. You know, that's uh that's usually how that go, man. You know, because a lot of things a lot of guys are doing, um, they're not they're looking at it from a woman's perspective. You know, and a lot of guys are they simps, they people pleasers. They always look to please want women in any and every type of way. Because and they be like, oh, I want to stay on her good side because I want some. I don't want her to be mad at me because she won't give me none tonight. All that lack mentality way of thinking. You know, oh, you want to come on? You want to come on? Uh, uh. Make think, man. About we come. All right, there you go, bro. The hell, shit. But I think I think I grew up kind of different than a lot of people. You know,
Hey,
what up?
hey, yeah, yeah. I would simp only for her and only for a 24-hour period. She can't get more than that.
I hear you, man. Hey,
No, no.
at least you put a time stick on there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But those simping days are done. They, shoot, you, everybody, Kevin Samuels, Another Perspective, all these people killed it. Even lead attorney. So whatever these women thought they were getting before is about to end. I can just
Yeah,
say that with the strength of all my manhood. I'm done.
yeah, I think so. And they messed up. You know,
Yeah, they did.
yeah, guys. If guys would have basically kept doing whatever doing.
Yeah, but then they talking all this shit and think it's funny. I think somebody said it. They kicked themselves in the ass
Yeah,
because how about this? They hear this stuff like men going their own way or their red pill or whatnot.
yeah,
They're not understanding. First, people are trying to warn them and they taking it offensively. You know, then they get mad at what is it? Talking about somebody asking, "What do you bring to the table?" And the first time I ever heard it was like 10 years ago, and a woman said it to me, and I took it offensive, but I shouldn't have. Um, but all anybody's asking you is, what are you bringing besides money, besides ass, besides any of that other stuff? What are you
that,
going to do in this relationship? What's your part in it? Are you going to bring me peace or whatnot? But now men don't even care. They just want to leave. I didn't say I was going to give up women. I'm just giving up you.
Yeah. You know what? Most women, if you ask them,
Right.
first thing they say, "Oh, good loving." I'm like, what?
Right.
Well, what? That's it?
It, I'm not saying it's a perfect guarantee, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I know what it takes to win now. I'm done. I don't think other women in other countries are easy. I
No.
just think they're easy to deal with. You
Yeah.
know, you can get upset and say the same things, but the results are much milder.
Yeah.
So, no, no. And some of these guys in those countries are they're outnumbered, so those guys are just being man whores, you know. And I'm not
Oh
saying
yeah.
that I would do the same thing or wouldn't do the same thing. I'm just saying they're playing their game. Let them play their game, you know. That's what they want to do,
Yeah.
you know, same as here. So
Funny,
I'm like,
funny thing. I hear a lot of girls in Colombia saying stuff like, "Guys don't, guys don't want to settle here." I'm like, well, why should they? I mean, there's women
no,
everywhere around here.
no, no. I may not run around, but I don't know. American women messed that up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
done. That's
yeah,
a whole Western thing. I can't do it.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't. Most guys prefer to be with one woman. Well, most guys prefer to be with one woman. You know.
but I'm wondering how, because I think Kevin Samuels hit on it. What are they gonna do with all these women on Social Security? And a lot of men ain't coming back. So
No.
what do you want? You're gonna have an empty country and you refuse to change the laws. You refuse to help people out. So what do you want? In fact,
Yeah,
I think they're about to make the laws stricter. So what's the point?
yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens within the next 10 to 15 years, socially
Yeah,
speaking. Yeah,
yeah. It'll be real funny.
but I know what,
They-
a lot of women are struggling out here. I
They're
know
gonna
that.
be real thirsty. They're gonna be real thirsty. If we had gone to war, they would have noticed, but they're not gonna notice. If we don't
Yeah,
go to war, they won't notice until it's too late.
yeah.
That's good.
A lot of women that's losing their jobs, they end up homeless or end up staying
Yeah.
with somebody else. A lot of that going on, boy. You know.
A lot of them are already homeless with jobs out in California because it's too
Oh yeah,
expensive.
it's so damn expensive out there. That's the only state I ever seen where you have homeless working people. What the
Yeah.
hell going on, man?
And and then when they let them remote work, it was like setting them free. And then
Yeah,
now they want people to come back. That's insane.
yeah. I'm like, yo, this is a crazy state. I
I
can't
mean,
live here.
let let's play the logic in this. I'm a company. Why would I want somebody to work in a building I'm renting or buying? I have to pay for insurance. You have to pay a bond then also for anything else.
Yep.
Then there's individual insurance already that you have to pay for your workers. And if something happens between transit, you can get in trouble for that too. Because they don't tell you. If you get hurt, that's considered that you're still on job until you get home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can file workman's comp right now. It's just that I'm trying to leave them alone, but it can come up. Um, but yeah, they're it's just weird. Why would you want somebody to come back into an office with you? It's really weird. Unless you own another business like some gas stations on the way or
yeah,
something else, it's useless. You might as well turn that into something else. You might
yeah.
as well turn that building into something else.
A lot of the big companies have caught on. They say, hey, you know what? Man, we don't really need that to bring everybody back. You know.
Yeah, but some are trying, but I'm like, you're wasting time. You're just wasting time.
Yeah.
Especially with people who are good at office politics or trying to play office politics or be
Oh
like they're in high school. I don't have time for that. I'm either in my business or I'm out. You
yeah,
know. Yeah.
yeah, man. Hey, so how's your BA stuff going?
Um, that's going. I put in so much stuff that if they denied even 10 of the things, it'll be at 100% anyway.
Okay. So you
So
so when's your appointment?
they haven't given me one yet. They're still pulling information from their
Oh,
database, but I gave them,
you
yeah,
just put in your claim.
right. But
Hmm.
I gave them a letter from my discharge,
Okay.
and it had everything in there that they were supposed to put in there, and they
Okay.
didn't. And then stuff that they didn't put in there, I already had gotten approved of before, and there was medical information supporting that.
That's good.
So it's like they made sure that all of that wasn't in there, but they made sure they covered their tracks, you know, just in case, somebody asked a question, it was in the problem brief. Well,
Good.
it all got supported. Like I snapped both of the tendons in my feet.
Yeah.
They didn't mention that, but you were
But
fine giving that to
the
me when
VA
I got out.
hospital, yeah, the VA hospital never
Yeah,
mentions anything. Now they'll talk to you, but they're not gonna put it on paper.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
But
you dirty
medical
rat.
doctor, but medical doctor before I got out listed that as a problem, and they didn't put that, and they didn't list that anything for me as disability, which they were supposed to, and they didn't
Oh,
do it.
well, that's
So
unusual. Because here's
now
why I
it's
say
like, yeah,
that's unusual because mostly if they um if they set you up for another appointment or whatever it is,
yeah,
usually they'll put it down and then they usually hook you up. Really? But check this out. There's
right,
another catch.
right, right.
It's usually 10%. It's not in big.
Hmm. Yeah, but I
You
had
know?
like 10 different, I had 10 different things. And
Okay.
like, say for instance, I snapped my tendons, and this was in AIT, and they wouldn't give me a profile to keep from running, right? I could walk my PT test faster than the runtime. Get that. So I was fine that way, but they kept me running twice a day, 6 days a week for 3 years, right? So my ankles were hurting me, my knees were hurting me, my shins were hurting me, back was hurting me, and I could max my PT test push-ups and but I couldn't make the run.
Okay.
So it was like, what are you doing to me? And I kept begging them for pain medication or anything like that. Pain medication like Percocet or anything like that, I'd make a run. So, those facts are against them right now. So if it's
Yeah.
presented at all, I'm like, you didn't do it, I asked you to do it, and you didn't do it. E-
Yeah.
e- You know, Everything's sitting there against them because I'm like, if you really
Yeah.
cared about what happened to me, if you
No, they
didn't
don't
want
give
me
a
to be
shit.
hurt, you
They
wouldn't
don't
have
give a
done
shit. Yeah, they don't give a
right.
shit, man.
No,
Especially
no, not at
how much
all.
time you did?
But you gotta pay for
Yeah. How much time did you did?
3 years.
Okay.
3 years.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. And
No, how much time I did in it? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
Okay, 3 years.
I had a knee replacement. So from that, right, over time I had to have a knee replacement and the other one's bad. So
Damn.
I don't know what they expect, but and
Well, they be trying to get out of
so
shit,
I'm
bro.
like, what is it?
They be trying to weasel their way out.
Yeah, and I understand
I don't
that's the
understand that.
nature of the business. But
I don't understand it. I'll be like, hey, you gonna
I
pay
mean, if
me,
I own
bitch.
my own company, if I'm the gang, but at the time you did this shit, you allowed it to continue without any an issue, you know. and
Yeah.
used it against me without helping me out. And it's not like I didn't ask you for help. I asked for help. It's not like you don't have documentation to the effect. You have that documentation. You just chose the path you chose. And I had to suffer for it, and nobody's making people who did this suffer for what happened to me. No one's make,
No.
no one's punishing or downgrading anybody in their rank for what me.
Well,
But I think I have to continue to pay for their mistakes. Yeah.
no, because like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go to a contractor. He's not connected to the VA. He's
Hmm.
just doing his job. And be careful with them. Now, a lot of them are slick.
Right,
They told you about that?
right,
Yeah, a lot of them are
right.
slick. I had the doctor
Yes.
try to talk. He
Yeah.
was trying to talk me out of me saying what was on the paper. I'm like, no. What's the matter with you?
Mm.
Because they ask you
Where's Dada? He should be.
huh? Yeah, because
I
like
said, where's Dada? He needs to be up here.
oh, well, his phone is I think he got an older phone, so it doesn't work on the link.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So a lot of these doctors are slick, man. You got to be careful.
Huh.
They because see, you're gonna have all your paperwork when you go on there, because they're gonna and they're gonna send you out
Right,
another form in the mail, right? So when you go to that office, they're gonna say, hey, make sure you got
right,
this form filled out. They're gonna basically ask you the same questions over again. So all I did, the same, all the information that the doctors that put on the form, I just wrote all that shit down, the same exact words, you know, because I think I lost you, Michael. Damn, I lost. Like he froze up. He froze up, man. Heard California. You back?
I guess I'm back. Yeah. I guess the
Oh
system
yeah, you
kicked me
back.
out for a
You
second.
froze up. Yeah.
Mm,
They heard
yeah.
California
But
9 and 25. Yeah,
oh
it's
my
like
God.
they'll keep
Yeah.
they'll keep asking you the same question over on the forums, man. Just keep putting the same answers down, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you should be
Oh,
all right.
and like I said, if I ever get a lot of money, just give me 24 hours, man. 24 hours.
You're gonna
Make
go.
sure she knows. I need my
You're
24
gonna
hours.
go. You're
But I
gonna
don't
be
need to
out.
keep it up. I don't need it that long.
Oh, you're gonna be gone.
No, no, no. She be she could be like, you ain't going nowhere. Nah, 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 no, 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 no.
But take it easy, man. I'm about to get
Can't do
off
it. I
here.
cannot places out. Talk to you later.
All right. So there you have it. You know, smash the like button, share the video. You know, think, yeah, think I got my point across tonight. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. And P.S. And by the way, I got a new episode up on the Love Can't Wait podcast as well. Leave me a review on iTunes. Only takes 10 or 20 seconds to leave a review on iTunes. You know, and see, I want more reviews because that's going to help expand my viewership on iTunes. Whether you're on iTunes, Shopify, um, iHeartMedia, uh, Anchor, uh, Google, wherever you are, leave a review. You know, you could hear me clearly, right? Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. Not at the end. At the end, you started breaking up, but I got what you were saying. I got what you were saying. You know, I got the point. I'm starting to get these trolls now. These trolls are starting to come. But yeah, man. You know, don't forget to check out the Patreon, man. I'm gonna be posting more videos over there, and yeah, I don't know, I got like over 100 posts over there. I think I saw 200. I said, God damn, 200. I don't know about the 200. That's what I saw on the dashboard. Is it 200? It's at least 100. 200? Man, I don't know about that. But there's a lot over there. I know that much. Damn. Oh, the Patreon. You know, I got listeners that's in Russia. That's in Russia. Come to think, now that we talking about Russia, I have listeners. There's people that listen to my podcast in Russia. Go figure. Who would ever thought that I would have people listening to me in Russia? Oh, okay. Let me put the link in there for iTunes. Let's see. I think. That's the link. That's the link to the podcast on iTunes. Yeah, I got a lot of people listen to me in Russia, man. I'm surprised. Russia, all over the UK, all over the UK, yeah, all over the UK. A lot of people are in Brazil. I'm not surprised about Brazil. I'm not surprised they got listeners there. Spain. I was kind of surprised about Spain. Uh, Australia. I was kind of surprised about Australia. Yeah. Don't Russia, the Ukraine too. You know, white man needs some game, man. You know. It's all good though. You know, better late than never. Yeah. But hey, man, that's all I got. You know why not? No, it's a lot of black people in Brazil. Uh, you know, a lot of mulattoes and a lot of mixed people in Brazil. That's the mixed people is probably majority. So that's why I'm not surprised with Brazil. I definitely understand Australia and other words. Yeah, you know, Australia is a commonwealth. So yeah, there's a lot of Australia is super white. So that's why I'm surprised. You know. But I'm gonna be doing a podcast with Amanda. This lady named Amanda. She's from Australia. She got a podcast. I'm gonna be on her podcast next month, and she's from Australia. So hopefully, I'll get a bigger audience after I do a collab with her. We'll see what happens with that. The Brazilian women studying us before we get down there. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, most Brazilian women I've met here in America were cool. You know, you know who I'm talking about? Amanda. I forgot her last name. Uh, Amanda is. Oh, you know who Amanda is? She's a masculine. She's a bitch like a man, right? She's like a man. You know what I'm talking about, Michael? That bitch is masculine as hell. She's in shape though. She be on Instagram. That bitch be flexing, boy. God damn. That bitch and more. She bigger than me. Wow, white woman. Oh, I never heard of her. No, you probably never heard of her. She's not. She's kind of. She's not well known over here in America. She's only well known in Australia, at least in the online space, anyway. Off the top of my head, man, I don't. Hold up. I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. I need some blank. Hold up. Instagram. Let me see. I think it's. I'm gonna try to find it. The link to her Instagram. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's see this and. Let's see. Let's share my screen. Let's see. Let me see. That's AB, yo. That's AB. AB. That's a Jess Jane. That's AB, yo. Dame Dash, yo. Let me see. Let's see. I'll try to. I guess. Let's see. Amanda. Oh, there it is. Popped up. There she is, right here. Man, that's a podcast right here. Man, bitch.
Have you been in a toxic relationship and you haven't really worked on the inside? You can generally tell when someone has been in a toxic.
See, I'm gonna be on her podcast.
The only word is that I just want the listeners to know that.
See,
It's my voice, I feel, is my power, and I need to be talking.
yeah. So this is Amanda. Yeah. She's in shape. She's very manly. Yeah. Yeah. I guess her friends right there or whatever. You know? Yeah. She got she's got a nice body. She's in shape. You know? I don't know what the hell that is. She got a lot of tattoos, man. I ain't feeling tattoos, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll put I'll put her link in the I'll put her link in the chat. She's a dom. I don't know. Being honest, she said she's gay. She said she don't like guys. So I don't know. Said she don't like guys. That's what she told me. I don't know if she's dumb or not. So you know, nah, she ain't. Yeah, she might beat them women up, but she can't beat me up. Yeah. Hey, but that's her. You can follow her. You know, you can follow her. You know, I'll be on her podcast next month. I don't know when it's going to air. You know, but it's the end of next month. That's all I know. Yeah. But I had a conversation with her already, so she seems to be cool, man. I think it's going to be more than. I think we're going to do a. It's going to be more than one collab. I think it's going to be an ongoing thing because I think she's going to. Her plan is to go all in on the podcast. She's gonna her podcast is going to be her main source of income. That's her goal. Sounds like a challenge. Nah, no challenge. No. Oh, no challenge. I'll let you know when it goes. I'll let everybody know when it goes live. You know, she'll let me know when it goes live as well. Yeah. But hopefully she can come on my podcast. You know, maybe she can tell me about her lifestyle. Cause you know, she like women. She don't like guys. But you know, when a woman says she don't like a guy, that's usually a lie. What it is, she likes a certain particular type of guy. That's all that is. That's just like a woman say, well, I don't like no penis. No, you just don't like the average man penis. You don't like the average guy. But if the right guy walks into the room, she'll entertain him. That's all that means. So you got a lot of these women, they be lying their ass off now. You know, you got to read between the lines with a lot of these women. You know, because a lot of these women that are studs, you got some good looking studs out here. They'll sneak off every once in a while and go get some penis. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them fool you. Think they going without the penis for the rest of their life. Man, cut it out. You know that's a damn lie. You meant that toy can be. I don't know what that toy was. What kind of toy was that? What kind of toy was that? What kind of toy is that? I don't know. What is that? Keep on giving. Around the brand, passionate about spreading. Make sure everyone is feeling good. And pass. And saying back in time. What kind of toy is that? I don't know what that is. Hey, what is that? I don't know what that. I don't know what that is, Michael. What kind of toy is that, Michael? I don't even know what that is. And she doesn't say what it is in the post either. I don't know. What kind of toy is that? What is it supposed to do? You know, I don't know. I never seen it before. Yeah. One thing about Australia, in Australia, you got a bunch of single white women with kids. I'm talking like, if you think the single mother rate in America is bad, in Australia, times 5 that. I can do it in 3. Yeah, boy, Australia got a bunch of single white women with kids running around. You know, I'm telling you. Now I'm sharing. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen one more time, and I'm getting up off here. Yeah, you got. This is what you got in Australia, right here, man. Single white women with tattoos all over the place. This is normal in Australia. Pretty much, this is normal, bro. This, you know, very masculine women, and it's been like this. I went to Australia the first time in the '90s, and it was like this in the '90s, man. It ain't changed. It's still the same. You know, hot as snow bunnies. You know, yeah, yeah. You got it's at the restaurant, some restaurant, whatever. Yeah. You see, it's a one eye open, married at first sight, first sight, you did, and us. And she got get somebody. She got picked up in Daily Mail, Australia. Oh, okay. She's got a little press. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, picked up. Well, Amanda's not a bad looking woman. She's not a bad looking woman, you know. But she's very masculine, though. You know, very masculine. That's all I'm saying. She might be a nice person. I only talked to her one time, but I'll see. You know, I'll get to know her. We'll see what happens. You did. I heard Australia was bad like that. It's a night. Yeah, Australia is crazy, bro. Yeah, she not a bad looking woman. She's a good looking woman. She's in shape. You know, I don't know what her personality is like. You know, she's in shape. She's a good looking woman. Very masculine. Though. She might have to shit. Might have to run up on the bitch. You know, if she get pissed off, you might have to put that. You might have to put the Mayweather combination on her. You better have the right size or strap it up. Yeah, you gotta beat that bitch down, boy. You gotta come with it, boy. She won't take less. Yeah, she one of them type. You better come with it, boy. You better eat your Wheaties. Man, I'm gonna get off here, man. Michael, you got me, you got me acting crazy on here. You know? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, again, man, check out my Patreon, man. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.